with Lady Hadley.
Yes, well, yeah, that's right, you might have to.
In the NatWest final 1987, Northants made 228 for 3 from 50 overs, and when Richard came out to bat, Notts were 84 for 5. The question was, could he pull it off again in his final appearance at Lord's for his adopted county? And when play resumed on the Monday, he faced Richard Williams.
That's common sense batting from Hadley, beautifully placed, and 2 runs. On from the pavilion end, the enforced retirement of Alan Walker because of completing 10 overs. Duncan Wild has bowled the 1 over. Capel hasn't bowled at all today, but there are 10 overs free for Jeff Cook. And that's the one they were looking for, Rice for 63. Hadley unbeaten on 23, but Notts now 146 for 6. Rice almost picked the right area, almost got it away through mid-wicket. Not quite. Jeff Cook, the man taking the catch, placed himself perfectly. That's a drop. Skipper is the culprit. Not easy. It was going away from him and dropping very sharply. .43 needed, and this is Richard Williams' last over. Lamb. And it's gone right over. I'm not sure it didn't get a little bit of an assist from Alan Lamb. Might just have got his fingertips to it.
Well, Hadley just having enough room to have a good swing at that one. And he's looking a little anxious because Alan Lamb catches most things. He was at absolutely full stretch. I think he did get a fingertip to it.
Bailey lost it. Lost it in the sun. Can't blame him for not having a cap on. He's got it on and pulled down low over his eyes. So things going a little awry for Northants. Lamb. Well, 3 in 3 balls. Did that quite reach Alan Lamb, or did it just bounce a fraction in front of him? From that over. This is what seemed to me to be a stumping chance. So you had 4 possible chances in that over, and yet Williams went for 15. But it certainly seems that David Capel is unfit. Hasn't been used at all today, having bowled 5 overs on Saturday. May not have come off the centre of the bat, but goal to the Notts dressing room. Just 4 overs to go, and 40 needed to win. Winston Davis is being brought back in. That's good fielding, but not good throwing. Backing up was okay, but then came the fumble, so all sorts of little accidents. Now the real troubles for Northants. My guess is that David Capel has been injured, otherwise he would certainly have bowled before Duncan Wild, but he is being brought on now. That might be a measure of the desperate nature of the situation.
Well, we've had 31 off the last 3 overs, and they just want 27 more off the next 3.
Now then, it's Capel versus Hadley. Trouble. French has made it back. Well, chaos out there. French was going for the second. Hadley didn't want it, and quite right, but the throw went to the wrong end.
Yes, it did, which, considering Larkins was there in support and had got a good view of it, it's very surprising he didn't call for the throw to go to the keeper.
Well, that's beaten Davis. That's the position I was talking about earlier. You simply cannot have that man at long leg come up inside the circle just to make up the 4, unless you can guarantee to bowl off stump.
12 off 7. Scores tied, then Northampton would win on fewer wickets lost.
That is cruel for Davis. Wanted balls. Finished up with 8 runs from it. 221 for 6. David Capel to bowl the last over. Bruce French has strike. 8 runs needed and 6 balls remaining. You wouldn't believe it. Bounced off the other batsman into the bowler's hands, and French, the striker, is run out.
Well, no more crueler way of getting out. Of course, didn't even get the run in the end.
Full marks to Capel also for being quick enough to be there to gather the ball in and throw the stumps down underarm. And here he is bowling to Hadley. Bailey. Oh, it's over. What a hit. What a hit from Richard Hadley. At the most crucial moment, he's smashed it away down the ground. That's it. That's it. And Richard Hadley, on his last appearance at Lord's, has made an unbeaten 70, and Nottinghamshire have won the NatWest Trophy final for 1987.
So a tremendous climax there. Richard Hadley smashing 70 not out, and supported along the way by Bruce French in excellent form for his 35, and of course the great thrust forward given by the captain of the side, Clive Rice. It was a tough and hard day for the Northants bowlers. From time to time they bowled very well, not entirely expertly supported in the field towards the end when the pressure was on, but still first-class bowling by Nick Cook, 1 for 30, and Alan Walker with that injury, 2 for 38, and a bit of a struggle for 1 or 2 others. What can't be changed, of course, is the result of the 1987 NatWest Bank final. Nottinghamshire beat Northants by 3 wickets. And then there followed the balcony scenes, the presentation of the NatWest Trophy to Clive Rice, the winning captain, the man who'd almost predicted it first thing in the morning, and the presentation by Mickey Stewart, the nomination rather, of the man of the match, and that went, not surprisingly, to Richard Hadley.